now?
I can hear you better now. I had the volume all the way up on the phone, but I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Thank you, David, for taking the time to meet with us this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of jump right on into it. Over the past few weeks, really actually the past couple months since I have been in the Nashville office, there have been a few different instances where we have had some different complaints that have arose from both family and physicians there at the hospitals, and your approach and in the bedside conversations that you're having. I know that it's something that Nicole has had conversations with you about. You and I have obviously had some conversations, and so after taking a look at the full totality of the complaints and where this program that we've got is headed, we are in a space where we have decided at this time we're going to go ahead and part ways with you. We do wish you the best, and we thank you for all of the time that you have given to us here at Shalom. This was a conversation that we wanted to have with you last Wednesday, and obviously that wasn't able to happen. And so at this time, what we need to do is figure out when you are going to be able to come in and drop off your equipment. We need to get that scheduled. Your benefits will stop effective immediately, and your term date will be effective today.
So what type of complaints? Do you not allow nurses to address any complaints? Or?
Yeah, so we've talked with you about them, David, previously, and we're not going to go into a big, long, drawn-out conversation, but it's your approach, it's the bedside manner. The physicians feel that you're talking families out of hospice and GIP. We've had multiple instances of patients who were ready to go. Physicians had left the room, they were ready to sign on, and by the time their conversation with you ended, they were uneasy, they did not feel at peace with their decisions. They needed more time, and often, in a few instances, ended up going without services because of the experience that they felt in those conversations with you. And so, again, it is our prerogative to make the best decision for our team, and that decision is to part ways at this time. So when would you be able to bring in your equipment?
Well, I tell you what, if you can see that I get paid for my paid time off.
We can out paid time off, David, and that's in the employee handbook.
I never received an employee handbook from Shalom Hospice.
Happy to send that to you, but that will not be happening. That is not a part of our policy.
Okay.
We do not pay out paid time off, unfortunately, to any employees.
Okay. But you're not going to let me address any of the complaints, is that correct?
That's correct. There's nothing further that we need to discuss.
Okay, and you're sure about this decision?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess my question is, when you lose all your nurses, how are you going to run your program?
That's not a conversation I'm going to have with you, David. When are you going to be able to bring in your equipment so that we can make sure that we have that documented, and then we'll make sure that we send you a separation notice effective today?
Well, I guess when you can assure me that I'll get my paid time off.
That's not happening.
Well, then
and so we'll do it about the cost of equipment out of that final check, if that's what we need to do, and we'll hold direct deposit and just send that in a final check once we take the cost of equipment out, if that's what we need to do. So you can either decide, and we can come up with a time that you plan to have that equipment in before payday on Friday, or I will stop direct deposit and we will issue a check after I had taken the cost of your equipment out of that check. We do not pay PTO. That is not a David thing. That's a company thing. So again, is there a day and time between now and before Friday that you're able to bring in your badge, any car stock that you may have, any equipment that you may have, including your cell phone, so that we can make sure we're not having to deduct that from your final paycheck?
Yeah, I'll bring that sometime today.
Okay. Until I have full, until the office is able to let me know that that has happened and that they have received a badge, if there's an office key, the office key, any car stock and all equipment, I am going to halt on payroll until I know that is turned in. And then we will make sure that separation notice is sent out to you today.
Okay, and you're sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir. This is the final decision.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.